Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. If you're new here, I'm really glad to have you here. Thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to click on this video and watch. So today's video is going to be about which Chanel bag do I personally feel offers you the best value. And I'm trying to look at this from a newer buyer's perspective, like a person that's more new to purchasing designer handbags, because these bags are really expensive. So I'm trying to think, if you were maybe getting your first Chanel bag, what is the best bag to get? What offers you the most for the money? What's going to withstand the test of time? And also maybe on an investment side, what is the best choice regarding that aspect. So I'm going to talk about the two Chanel bags I have, and then we're going to get into it a little bit more with some bags I found online and what ones I think are good and what I would avoid. So I have this navy blue boy style wallet on chain, gold hardware. And then I also have this black jumbo. So I want to talk about which one I would choose of these two bags. So I recommend the wallet on chain. You can double up the chain and then wear this cute for evening. I think it is adorable like this. And I like it also too for evening because if you're in the restaurant, it's not a pain. Where do you put this huge bag? You just have a little bag. You can keep it on your lap. It's easy to put on the back of the chair. You could really just put it crossbody on you and wear it while you're sitting. It's just so much more user friendly. This bag is big, it's clunky, it's squared, it's chunky. People are going to bang into it when you put it on the back of your seat. That's what happens to me, on the back of your chair. Sure, you could have one of those hooks. I have one of those hooks actually, I bring it with me, that you put under the table, but still, this is a big bag, so it's going to be banging on your legs, banging on other people's legs, maybe on the chair. I think first time into Chanel, go for something smaller. I think when you wear an expensive handbag, unless it's an everyday bag, you are more typically wearing it when you dress up or for evening. I feel like this is a bit more dressy and just so much better. You can fit your phone in here. You can fit all of your essentials. A lot of people say this doesn't fit anything. I can go all day completely fine with this bag. I don't know what it is people really need with them. I recommend the WOC. Okay, so we're going to go through some photos on Fashionphile of some good purchases, some good suggestions in my opinion. And I also really want to mention the price difference between the single flap and the double flap. So here on the screen is a single flap, just like mine. This one has lost a bit of structure. It is $5,250 US. So one reason why people like the double flap is, I guess, it doesn't lose structure as quick as the single flap. But I've had this bag for 13 years and mine is in pristine condition. So if you can find one that hasn't lost any structure, or if you don't care, I personally don't really care that much, especially because you're saving so much money and with time using it, it will happen. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I don't know, people are really worried about everything, I think. So I think it's fine. To me, it's holding its structure. I don't know. Anyways, this one, yes, it got a little scrunchy at the bottom, but $5,250. Okay, there's probably better ones, and if there are better ones, I will shove them on here on the screen to show you guys. So, okay, so $5,250, and then this is the best double flap. If you really want a double flap, look hard for some good deals. They are out there. This one is such a good deal. I would hop on it today if I was in the market for this bag. I really, really think this is a pretty bag. So this is a pink double flap jumbo, $56.95 US. So you're still under the $6,000 mark. It is a lot of money. I mean, I just think it's crazy. I'm not really into spending a lot of money on bags that you bring around with you. I don't know, like, maybe I'll change. I don't know. It's just not really not my thing. But this is a super, 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 super deal. So, yeah, for a double flap. Because I'm going to show you, look at this one. I swear to goodness, like, they have the wrong photo up because they're calling this dark green. This is not dark green. As you can see, this is like almost like a lighter blue. I swear they made a mistake. This is a gorgeous color, but this bag, they're asking $10,950 and it's a double flap. Like, so much money for this extra flap. Like, it's just insane. Here's a bag just like mine, double flap, $8,250. So do you see why I recommend the single flap? Like, if all you're getting is the double flap, like the extra flap, you're paying almost double. Like, it's so crazy. I mean, if you really, really, I guess like the thing is too with time, the structure, this part starts to bulge. See when you squish it in, it starts to go up. With the double flap, because it has the flap, another flap inside, it keeps it from doing that as much. But I don't know, like, it just seems nutso to spend almost $4,000 on an extra flap, like, inside your bag. It's so crazy. I'm not against them. They're stunning bags. Like, do not get this wrong. I'm not criticizing double flap bags. I'm just criticizing the price difference. It's insane. So what I would do, and what I really recommend to you guys, if you do want a bigger bag and you hate the WOC, it's trash, it's too small, like, what the heck is this? It's just a wallet, get it out of here. You can get a jumbo or a bigger flap for a really good price, and this is how. So you gotta buy vintage. So check out these bags. This one is $29.55 US. It is a jumbo single flap, and it is $29.55. I said that. So when you are buying vintage, be careful of two major things. One, stickiness. So a lot of older bags get sticky inside. I think it's like whatever they use to process the leather eventually starts to break down, and it just produces like this sticky, icky mess. And I don't really think there's a way to clean it. I mean, maybe there is, but the thing is, it's gonna keep happening. And from what I know, it's usually because the bag was stored in a humid condition, or like warm, so it's like the leather starts to sweat. So also know that if you have handbags, leather bags, don't store them in a closet with a vent, because it will just get too hot in there and it will start to make that tacky, sticky mess come out of the bag, and you don't want that. Another amazing way to save money on a Chanel flat bag is to go for the Chevron. I'm not super keen on the Chevron, but in this example I'm showing you guys, I think it looks nice. And I think the reasons why is because the pattern stops at the corners. You see how they kind of like stopped it? I feel like it just makes it look nicer. This bag is really beautiful in this khaki color. I think it's just really nice. So I think Chevron can be done okay. I'm not the biggest fan. It's not the best for like resale, but if you don't mind, like, it's still beautiful. When I say I'm not the biggest fan, I think it's just, I'm saying I'll choose the quilted over the Chevron, but the Chevron is still nice. So like, look at this price. It's $4,560 for a medium bag, and this is a beautiful purse. Like, this bag looks really, really nice with this color hardware and the khaki color. Really, really nice, and that's a really good deal. So that's a way to save as well. Yeah, did I talk about this one? This double flap bag. See how the price difference is so outrageous? $9,500. And that's for a small. The small bags are really popular right now. So the prices shot up a lot. But yeah, like $10,000 US so nuts, like 12,000 Canadian or something, maybe more, for a little Chanel bag. Like, in my opinion, like, unless you're really rich, don't waste your money. Get a single flap. This is just insane. This bag is a really good deal if you're looking for a small flat bag. This is a mini square in beige, for $3,595. And this is in like excellent condition. I really like this bag. This is a classic color. This color can go from winter to summer. I mean, this bag is a really good value when we're talking Chanel. It's really not a good value. It's ridiculous. But for Chanel, in the magical world where things, like, the prices make absolutely no sense, $3,595 for this little bag is a good deal. And this is like a classic look, classic color. This is going to stand the test of time. This is almost the same price as a wallet on chain. You're getting a flat bag. Get this bag. This is a really good bag. Okay, and I'm just going to show you guys this purse on the screen because I came across this. This one is not a recommendation for a good value. This is actually, I mean, it is a collector's piece if you want to spend a lot of money. For sure, this is actually a really good investment. But this is a really expensive bag. I just thought it was really beautiful. I wanted to share it with you guys. This is called the Lambskin Quilted Coco Clips Small Single Flat Bag. Look at this bag. It is so cool. I love the writing on it. Like, I love all the detail, the different color and hardware, the gold with the silver. It's just so cool. This is $7,295 Canadian, or sorry, you American. Where am I? American. It's expensive, but like, this is a really cool piece. This is a very neat collector's piece to have. I really like it, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. So we're gonna talk about wallets on chain. That makes more sense. Wallets on chain that I found on Fashionphile that I think are a really good deal. Okay, this pink one is like, I don't know why. I mean, it's not cheap, but like, why is it on sale? It's so beautiful. $2,600 US, and it's like excellent condition. A beautiful, fresh, bright pink color, like, would be so cute for summer. I mean, I think pink, like, with leopard print is really cool. Like, this bag is a really cute color, and it is well under $3,000. I would definitely jump on that bag. Here's another one, which is, to me, it's weird why this one costs more, because I actually prefer the other color. It's a little bit more corally. This one's a little bit more fuchsia. I mean, they're both still gorgeous. I like both. But this one is $2,990. And it's stunning. I really like colorful bags right now. This one is my favorite, and I actually wanted to buy it, but when I did the conversion and I calculated the taxes with the exchange rate, with the duty, it's just like coming up $4,000 for me or more. So it doesn't make sense. But this is the same style that I have, the boy style, which is my favorite style wallet on chain. But the one I'm showing you on the screen has a chunky chain, which is actually cooler. Like, it offers a more edgy look. Mine is like just very classic, but this is if you want more of a vibe with this chunky chain. And this is $2,795, and I think it's stunning. I really like the color of pink with the gold. I feel like it's so pretty. I can just imagine this purse being worn with summer dresses. I can imagine this being worn with so many different shades, because the color pink is almost, it's like more soft. It's almost like a neutral pink, if that is making any sense. It just seems like a very wearable color. Okay, and so one bag I don't recommend that I wanted to talk about is, I am not a big fan of the Timeless CC Chanel bags. And so, as you can see, this one is $1,335. And there's a reason why these do not do well on the resale market. It's just, I mean, yes, they're cheap, but I would just rather spend a little bit more money and get something better. So I would not recommend this bag. I'm sorry, and I really hope I'm not hurting people's feelings because that's not what I'm intending to do. Okay, if you don't want the wallet on chain, but you don't want to spend the money for a classic flap or whatever, any flap bag, like I really recommend the business Affinity because you get a lot of bag for your money. I think they're a little bit underrated. In my opinion, it's like a very classic style, and this one here from Fashionphile is $4,395. I think it's beautiful, and I just think it's like semi-dressy enough, like you could wear it. It depends what color you have and stuff too. I mean, you could wear it for evening, and then also too it can be worn down for daytime. I mean, it's a little, because it's small, I feel like you can kind of like sneak it in to the evening. It's not really an evening bag, but do you know what I mean? I think it's really good, very cute, very pretty, good price. I really recommend this bag if you don't want to spend like over $5,000 for a Chanel bag. I would say get this business Affinity. Yeah. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you got some value out of it. And I hope like you don't think my thoughts are too out there. Let me know what you think in the description. What in your opinion is the best like value for money from Chanel? And then also too, like, how do you feel about the wallet on chain? I'm very curious. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!